So those of you that feel deficient and feel like, you know what, I'll start walking in my call when I have it all together. If you wait for that, you'll never do it. Because the reality is that we are human beings and we are flawed. So no matter how much practice you put in, no matter how many hours that you go over, and you should do those things, you should prepare. That's not what I'm suggesting. But even those that perform and prepare, ask any athlete that's been playing, that's on a professional level, that's been doing it since they were in Little League, they still miss a free throw. LeBron, no matter how great he is, he's not 100% from the floor every night. And guess what? He never has been, and that's okay. Even how many hours and how much gifting is in him, it's because we're flawed by nature. But the beauty of what we do is in our flaws. There's a song that John Legend says, it's a love song. He says, I love all your perfect imperfections. And I think that we have to start realizing that even our imperfections are perfect if we're doing what we're supposed to do in our call, right? Because if we're actually walking in our call, there is no quote unquote mistakes that are too big that you can't overcome. Because that's what makes the beauty of your call, that God already knew that you were not quote unquote qualified enough, and he still called you. Think about that. Think about the fact that he knows your deficiencies. He knows mistakes that you're going to make from the time that you're here now to the day that you die. And he still says, I want to use you. And so those of you that will listen to this, you have to get out of this mindset that I have to quote unquote be qualified enough. You cannot have enough degrees on your wall to be quote unquote qualified enough or good enough. You just have to realize and recognize in yourself that today I'll be better than I was yesterday. And tomorrow I'll be better than I was the day before.
Just understand this. God, when he chooses you, he's very aware of your weaknesses already. He already knows what they are. So when you say something like, I'm not a good public speaker, he may say, but you're a great listener, and that's what we need. Or when you say, I'm not a big picture person, he may say, yes, but I need you to see the finer details. Or, I don't know if I can do it. He says, just take one step forward. Just step into it. You may ask, what happens if I mess up? Well, he may say, well, what if you succeed? Right? These are the things you have to ask. You have to think the opposite. When you ask, what will everyone think? Which is why most of you won't take a step forward. He's probably thinking, well, what about what I think?
Yeah.
Right? Any objection you may have, God has an answer for why he chose you.